This right here is the Urbanhive Homefarm, and contrary to its name, it has actually nothing to do with bees, street fashion or hiving, but everything with plants and growing your green veggie supply in an urban environment. And other than its competitors in the growing indoor plant market, they have a few different tricks and ideas that makes growing your veggies indoor more intuitive and above all, easier than anything that I've used so far. What those tricks are, why I really enjoy the Urbanhive Homefarm over the last 3 months of usage, and why I think it is worth supporting your local businesses will be discussed right after the intro. Urbanhive, which is a small German startup company based in Münster, was kind enough to send me their light beginner set a couple of months ago for testing and reviewing purposes. This included the home farm itself, as well as a starter pack which includes 12 plants, as well as 3 different types of microgreens. And from the get-go, you see that this is a startup company that really enjoys their product. Not only do they manufacture every single component themselves, no, they also check and verify that everything works, and they guarantee it with their worker's name on a sticker. The set included a mix of different veggies, 2 salads and a lot of different, mostly Italian flavored herbs. And let's be honest here, who doesn't actually like spicing up your foods with Italian herbs? I do, well, quite a lot. And what I also really like is building things from the ground up and installing it into walls to make it part of your home. So here's a montage of me installing the Urbanhive Homefarm. And spoiler, it is actually easier to set it up when you're not filming and when you're 2 people. Now when it comes to microgreens, I was actually skeptical if this would be something interesting for me at all. I'm not used to buying microgreens in stores, and harvesting or growing them is new to me as well. So, well, it worked really well actually. The first seedling sprouted after only 1 day, and 7 days later they were ready to be harvested and eaten. And I must say, I liked it. I tried it on some rye bread and it was good, and I sprinkled some of it onto a salad, it was good as well. So if you like it, you could actually offset the growing cycle of those microgreens and get fresh ones every week if you just plant it week per week. Pretty cool in my opinion. What I find really interesting and above all a great thing with the home farm is the fact that you get 12 spots to plant your plants into. This makes for a good amount of different veggies each and every day and attributes to the usage of fresh herbs more often. And also the ease of use is pretty good. Why, you may ask? Let's begin with the lights themselves. As always, these are very economical solar LEDs that only use up to 40 euros a year in energy costs according to Urbanhive. The great thing is their modularity and how they are built around the device itself. Since this is a staircase shelf design, the placement of the 3 lights make this thing very easy to use, and above all, it can grow actually with your plants. You can move the lights up and down according to the plant size, which is a great feature and very well thought through. Another great feature is the modularity of the device and the plant containers themselves. All 4 plant containers as well as the water tanks holding up to 1.5 liters each can be disconnected separately from the device with ease. May it be due to cleaning purposes or really filling the tank this way or just adding a new plant into the trays. The modularity makes this device one of my favorites to use. The only thing weird with refilling water was the super small water inlet openings that after using it one time I dismissed completely and just popped open one of the trays and filled water in this way. It's much easier. Another thing I found out was that there are some openings on the side of the water containers that stop when actually filling in too much water, so the overflowing of the water inside the tanks themselves. Well, I was wondering why it drizzled down slowly onto my shelf over a couple of hours. It's a good idea, I just completely missed it. Here's a small montage of the last 5 weeks of the growing cycle of the plants. What I haven't mentioned yet is the really great app and the connectivity between them. The app has really great functionalities and lets you see multiple things at once. When your plants are ready to be harvested, individual controls for the lights, overall timer for setting all lights to off or on at once, temperatures, a shop where you can actually order most of the plants directly, recipes that harmonize very well with your plants, and small lexica of the plants you have in your garden. It's really nice and the best app I've used so far when it comes to the home farms. And now to the eating and harvesting part, which as always is the best part. So while you see me cook and eat a very tasty meal with hopefully some fresh herbs from the home farm, let's answer the most important questions someone like you who is actually watching this video could ask. Do I like it? Yes, I do. It looks nice on my wall, it produces fresh greens reliably, and actually people who visited our new place kept asking about it constantly. Is it used regularly? Yes as well, at least 2 times a week. If I need some herbs, I'll take them from the home farm and either create something with it or add it into our already prepared recipe. It's easy, it's convenient and feels much better than always buying new herbs. And if there is some leftovers, I just frost it for another time. Would you get one yourself now that you've actually tested it? Yes, I would. Yes, definitely I would. I like the wall hanging system. This makes for a great accent when coming into our home or leaving. And above all, it's really well priced in my opinion for what you actually get. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Leech and I'm off writing the next scripts. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. There are plenty more of this type of content and many other things available for you to watch. Have a great day, see you around, and goodbye.